Welcome. I am sorry I have been out most of this week. I have been tending to a migraine that was 8 days long. I feel like I'm breaking it today, so let's cross our fingers and hope. So for today's video, I am bringing you a 100% Dollar Tree junk journal. What you see me doing here is mixing up some paints that I got at the Dollar Tree to make a brownish color. And I'm going to use that to age some of my papers. Now you can use coffee, you can use tea, you can use anything that you want that's like a brownish color to age paper. So some of them I did coffee dye, and I did that off of camera. Sometimes in the morning when I'm done with my coffee, I'll pour the rest of the pot into a baking dish, and then I'll just throw some scrap paper in it and let it set, and then I'll pull them out and let them dry for the day, and I'll just put that to the side, and that way whenever I want some coffee dyed paper, I have it. So I'm just using some paint here to distress some things that I'm going to be using in my junk journal. So here I'm just finishing up distressing some envelopes that I had, and here is the mini binder from the Dollar Tree that I'm using. I just wanted to measure it out to see what I wanted the longest page to be, and it ended up being the largest page. Now some of the other pages are smaller, but the largest page was 6.5 wide by 8.5 tall. I'm going to take this Dollar Tree calendar that I got, and I am just going to start deconstructing it, really. I'm deciding what pages I want to use, and I wanted to use that Wild and Free as the cover because I really liked that. And I'm just going to pull out these pages here, put them to the side, and then I'm going to start ripping them down to size. You don't have to have, even an X-Acto knife. You don't have to have anything that's going to cut a real straight line. This is a junk journal. So if you want to just take your pages and rip them, you'll see that I use a ruler just to rip them. I think that fits perfectly in this junk journal. So now some other things that I'm adding here are pages from books that I've got at the Dollar Tree. I'm using flashcards. I'm using some coffee stained napkins. I've got some of these larger manila envelopes. I also have some photo paper there, and then just paper that I picked up in the section where all the notebooks are. Some of them have like a border. And then I love these doilies. I use these doilies in a lot of my craft projects. This book right here, I was lucky enough to find. I don't even know. I've never seen it there before. And honestly, when she went to scan it, it didn't even scan. She had to scan something else for it. So I don't know if this was just like my lucky day or whatever. But it's this home design book. And so I'm going through and picking out some pages that I think would look great in a junk journal. So like I said, I like to have some of the pages be larger. Like I said, the largest is going to be 6.5 inches by 8.5 inches. But then I also like some smaller pages thrown in there too, just to give it some variation. And also, again, I'm using some straight lines versus some tore pages, again, to give it some variation. I like a lot of texture and a lot of variation when it comes to the pages and what I'm using when it comes to a junk journal. The idea of what I'm doing here. I'm literally just folding pages to make tuck spots and to make them fit in properly, and using some smaller pieces of paper as journaling cards. You can make them into tags, using washi tape to again make tuck spots or make them into journaling cards, things like that. So just this is where your creativity can just unleash. You do what you want to do, and if it doesn't turn out right, then you create something else out of it. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes if a page doesn't look the way I want it to, I'll cut it apart and make it a tag. So this is where you can just go to town and just use your creativity at this part. I don't have a hole punch that makes this 3-hole punch properly, so I have to go in and use, I made a template, and now I have to use a single hole punch to punch all of my pages. It's a pain in the butt, but it turns out good in the end, so it's worth it. And now I'm just putting things in the order that I want them to go in. All right, guys, so this is where we are. Sorry, I'm wearing a tank top. You get to see my flabby arms. Close that, get that out of the way. So this is all stuff that is hanging out the side. If you wanted to make this, you know, like, I don't know, more perfect or like all lined up, you surely can. I might. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. So I just put everything in here. I'll give you a quick flip through, okay? it's going to be fun decorating this. All of this stuff that I ripped or cut, it's all right here. We are keeping this because things like this, I'm going to use to decorate the pages or to make cards, you know, tags. So all of this, I literally have a pile of it right here, and I'm keeping all of it because this is what I'm going to use to decorate my pages with. I'm also going to use some of my washies that I already have from the Dollar Tree. I'm not going into my washies that I've bought other places because I want this to be a Dollar Tree video. Now I am going to get into decorating this. So like I said, I'm taking all my scraps that I saved and I am just gonna place things here and there. I'm gonna use stickers from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna use Post-it notes from the Dollar Tree, washi tape, lots of different elements. But again, I'm keeping it all Dollar Tree items just to show you guys that you do not have to spend a ton of money at the, you know, big retail stores to create something that's beautiful and functional. I'm going to Mod Podge this napkin onto this piece of cardboard to make myself a little tag. Now you just set that to the side and wait for it to dry. I know I put this into super fast forward, but with the amount of time that it took me, I had to, because otherwise this video would be like forever long. If you have any specific questions about any part of this process, please leave me a comment down below. I want to be able to answer you. But like I said, if I was to leave this, even just in like a plain fast forward mode, it would take forever. This would be like 2 hours long. I believe I worked on this journal for about 4 hours, and it wasn't hard work because I love being creative. So even though it's all Dollar Tree and it turned out looking really pretty, it is time. And so, you know, prepare yourself that if you're going to do something like this, it's going to take you time. And I broke it up into separate days. I didn't sit down for 4 hours. I could never do that. I could never sit down for 4 hours and craft. So I think I did it in a matter of 2 days. And I did, you know, an hour here. I broke it up into 4 segments. So, I hope that you guys enjoy watching the rest of this video. I'm going to kind of set it to music and let you guys just see the process. Again, please, if you have questions, ask. Like I said, I know it's really super duper fast. So anything specific, please ask me and I will make sure to get back to you. final flip through for this journal. First of all, can we just discuss how lusciously fat it is? And I wish somebody would use those words to describe me. Enough is enough. All right, let's get into this journal and all the good stuff that it has in it. Now, you saw me decorate it, and I only used things that I got from the Dollar Tree. I stayed away from, I was so tempted, so tempted to use all my Maggie Holmes stuff because it would have looked so pretty. I stayed away from it though. I only used stuff I got from the Dollar Tree. So all the washi tapes that you see, those were old fabric washi tapes that I got at the Dollar Tree years ago. I know they don't have them anymore at my Dollar Tree, but go to town in the washi section, you'll be able to create something really pretty. All right, so let's start out with this binder. Okay, this is still a little wet, that's why it's bubbly. As soon as it dries, the bubbles will go away. This is the calendar that I picked up. It was hard to find it. They were up by the registers. I don't think that they have calendars out in most of the Dollar Trees anymore because it's already April. If you can find them, snag them up though. So I wish I would have found like one of the bird ones or one of the Paris theme ones, but I ended up getting this one and I'm fine with it. It turned out cute. So here we've got the beginning. And you open it up. And inside I've got this little booklet that I made. It is just a piece of the dream catcher off of one of the pages, and you open it up and it's got a couple pages of this notepad in here. So thought that was really cute to have just tucked in here in case you needed to write something down. Maybe you're on a trip and you want to take note of something real quick. You've got your little notepad here. Here is the first page. Oh, I'm losing stuff. Okay, well, we'll figure it out where it goes. Here's the first page, just really simple. It's the calendar with one of these hearts. Again, all the stickers are from the Dollar Tree, guys, I'm not lying. And I just Mod Podged some tissue paper on the back to give it kind of a different look. I really went for eclectic on this book. I wanted pinks and blues and purples, and I wanted old-timey stuff, but I also wanted bright colors, so I went for really eclectic on here. So we've got some doilies with this owl washi, just some coffee dyed paper here. Again, washies are all from the Dollar Tree. And then I've got some of this napkin here that I just Mod Podged on. Got a little journaling spot down here, beautiful butterfly. Again, just real eclectic. Lots of different textures and colors, and coffee dyed paper here, washi tape. Here's an envelope that you saw me color with the paints that I got at the Dollar Tree. I made this out of one of the flashcards. You can kind of see the flashcard still under it, and a Dollar Tree napkin. So I thought that was cute. Just kind of did some embellishing on the envelope. Make it look pretty. This is a piece of paper out of the book with a sticker up there. Here we've just kind of got a mix of everything. I wanted some journaling space up there, maybe some journaling space down here, and that can be a picture spot. This is not from the Dollar Tree. This was a scrap of paper that I had laying around. So this is like one of the very few things in here that is not from the Dollar Tree. But again, I just painted it using the Dollar Tree stuff. Here is a napkin that I coffee dyed. And inside is just some pieces of the book with some more pieces of the calendar, more washi tape, just lots of journaling spots. That's what I wanted to make sure that we had in this book. This is one of my favorite pages. I absolutely adore this page. Between the curtain and the pearls and that ribbon. I love this page. I love how this page turned out. Super pretty. This is another one of the envelopes. I've got crepe paper on there. Oh, I got a tag inside. This is one of the pieces of cardboard that I got from behind the calendar to keep it stable, and then I just Mod Podged another napkin on it and threw some Dollar Tree ribbon. So this is a little rosette I made with that tissue, the crepe paper again. Just some bling from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to kind of put lines for you to write on instead of, and then there's boxes for journaling instead of the dates on the calendar, so that's where I was going with that. I think it's cute. I think it turned out really cute. This, I just wrote bloom up there. You've got a little flip spot here for journaling or pictures, and then you have the matching envelope that goes with this for a tuck spot. This one, you just saw me color. Oh, good thing that didn't have any water in it. This one you just saw me color with colored pencils. Just wanted to add some color to it. Got a little tuck spot here. This is the remainder of this. So this was just what was left over on the side of it, and I cut that down and tucked that in there. And then this also is a tuck spot, and this is just a large piece of paper from that book. And I wanted to make it a journaling spot inside. And then we've got this page here. This is actually, I'm gonna link down below where I made these. This was dollar store stuff too. There's nothing on here that's not dollar store. And this is a piece of cardboard. And I believe it was a piece of cardboard that I got from a calendar from the Dollar Tree. So there you go. So that tucks right into there. That's just a side of the envelope. This I love. I absolutely love it. I didn't have to do anything to this page. It's got its own oomph. And then I didn't do anything to the back there. I thought you could write something up here and maybe put a large picture. And then we've got a doily that is actually a tuck spot that I made this little card for. This was the cardboard from the stickers. So I just wrote "love this" on the top of it, threw one of those stickers on there, and then gave it something to write on in the back. So that tucks right in there like that. You've also got a little tuck spot here for something to go into. This is just a coffee dyed piece of paper that I had in my scraps. I just, again, took all the scraps from all that paper that I ripped and just kind of periodically put them through here. Here's another sticker, Dollar Tree sticker. Same thing, Dollar Tree stickers. I left the top of this so you could put another little tag in. And again, this, most of the stuff on this thing, actually all of the stuff on this came from the Dollar Tree again. Unbelievable, I tell you. This is another one of my favorite pictures, and I just left it. I didn't even want to do anything to it. It's so pretty. I love it. On the back, I just kind of put a little journaling spot here. Another great piece of paper from the calendar. Again, I left that blank because it had the lines up here so you could write something and put a big picture. This piece of paper had its own border, so I didn't really need to do anything to that. This is another piece of scrap that I had. It did not come from the Dollar Tree. It was just a coffee dyed piece of scrap that I had, and I included it in there. My arm's getting tired. This is just another page from the book, and I'm trying to make sure. Sorry, I'm peeking around. I'm trying to make sure I'm in camera view. And then we've got burlap ribbon with some lace. We've got some 3D butterflies going on here. Another washi tape with butterfly. This was out of that book. Just left that. I think that's pretty cool looking. And then we've got another tuck spot here. And we are getting to the end. This is gorgeous. I love it. I did not even want to touch it. Between the wood right here, that clock I absolutely adore. And then this picture right here, I did not even, and then this lantern, look at that. I didn't even want to touch this page. It was too beautiful the way it was. And then I love the green back here. I think that's a perfect place to put a picture. And then if you wanted to journal a little bit up here or something. Here we've got another tuck spot. Some more washi tape. Just a coffee dyed napkin. And then this is another one of my favorite pages in that book. And there we go. I love how it turned out. I don't have a price for this as far as what I spent on it, because I could count out all the stuff that I specifically bought at the Dollar Tree for it, but then I ended up like pulling from my stash, so I wouldn't feel right giving you a price because I did pull from my stash, but I made sure that all of the stuff I pulled from my stash was from Dollar Tree. So I gave you a realistic idea of what you could make from Dollar Tree things, but it's not necessarily what's in stores now. So I don't want to give you a cost of like what I spent on this. But what I do want to do is I want to do a giveaway, and I want to be able to gift this to somebody. I love how it turned out. I've already made a junk journal for myself, like a Maggie Holmes inspired theme. This is beautiful, and it's got so much in it. It's got so much potential because it's a ring binder. If you don't like something in here, take it out. If you want to put in, sometimes you'll go see a play, maybe if your kids are in a play, or you go see a program at their school and they give you one of those programs, punch holes in it and put it in here. I just think this binder has so much potential that I want to give it to one of you guys. I know that you guys love crafting with me, and I love having you guys craft with me. I love giving you guys ideas of ways to craft that are budget friendly, because not all of us can run out to Michael's and spend hundreds of dollars, even though I would love to. So I want to gift this to someone. I really like the random YouTube comment picker, the generator that I always use for my giveaways. So I'm going to use that again. So your job to enter this giveaway, the rules are, you have to go over to Chaotic Mom on Instagram. In my bio, you'll see my Instagram address. I want you to subscribe over there, or follow, I guess it's called. Go over there, follow me on Instagram.
Good job.
And then I want you to like this video, make sure you're subscribed to Chaotic Mom on YouTube, and in the comments below, tell me the one thing, not two, one, that you're looking forward to for summer. I cannot wait to get my butt into a bathing suit and into a pool. We were just at Great Wolf Lodge about 2 weeks ago, and the pool is heaven. Just absolute heaven. For whatever reason, I guess maybe I grew up in Florida. Maybe that's what it is. I have no idea. But water is so therapeutic for me. I absolutely love it. It's calming to my soul. I mean, if you think about Great Wolf Lodge, there's like 8 million kids in there, blah, screaming their lungs out. And I still found it so relaxing, so calming. I love a pool. So that's my number one thing. You leave me a comment down below telling me your number one thing you're looking forward to for the summer. All right, I can only do United States residents only at this time. I'm experimenting this week. I'm gonna send my first happy mail out to Austria. And it's just a small envelope, so we'll see how that goes. And hopefully in the next couple months, I can do worldwide international shipping. But right now, it's only for US residents. And I'm so sorry because I know that so many of you are not in the United States, and I'm trying. So go ahead, leave me the comment. I'm gonna package all this back up, all these beautiful tags that I've got. I'm gonna package it all back up. I'm gonna make sure it looks beautiful for whoever wins this. And I'm so excited to be able to give it away because you guys are amazing. You guys are fabulous. You keep me on my toes. You really give me something to look forward to. Some days I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to get out of my night clothes. But I know that there are some people out there that are waiting for Chaotic Mom to put out a video, and it inspires me to get up. Simple as that. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for everybody that subscribes. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. And I'm sorry, but I forgot to tell you guys that this giveaway will be open until May 14th at midnight. I will post a video on May 15th giving you the winner.